Hey and welcome to the Daily Manchester United News Show. Let's begin with our daily news. Erik Tanhaag says Jadon Sancho is in the right direction. Manchester United manager Erik Tanhaag was delighted for Jadon Sancho following his impressive second half performance against Leicester City in the Premier League. The England international recently made his comeback to top flight action after a prolonged break. He was lively off the bench in the 2-2 draw against Leeds United, where he scored the equaliser. Sancho did not make any goal contribution in his next two appearances, but he proved his worth against the Foxes at Old Trafford, bagging the club's third goal in the 61st minute. The 22-year-old should have also had an assist, but Wout Weghorst failed to convert an easy chance. Speaking after the game, Tanhaag was hugely impressed with Sancho's resurgence. He said that he is moving in the right direction, but there is plenty of room for improvement. He told ManUnited.com, "He is in the right direction, but I think he doesn't achieve in this moment his limits. There is a lot of space for improvement with him. Now he is already at a high level, and I am sure when he keeps up, especially the joy of football, then it will really improve his performance. And you see, when he is coming on in the midfield position, he makes great runs, great passes, he is good in possession, but what also gives me a lot of joy is his defense transition. Sancho has been playing with a renewed confidence recently. He has looked in control in possession. He completed 93% of his passes. The former Borussia Dortmund star has also been willing to attempt more take-ons, which was rarely the case at the beginning of the current season. He has also been impressive with his link-up play against the Foxes. He produced three key passes. However, there is room for improvement with his ability to win duels. He won just 2 out of 8, and this is one department where he can become better. Marcus Rashford admits that Manchester United are close to the Premier League title. Marcus Rashford believes that Manchester United are close to the Premier League title race after their 3-0 thumping victory over Leicester City yesterday. Man United are 3 points behind second place Manchester City and 5 adrift of league leaders Arsenal, who have a game in hand. Rashford continued his hot goal scoring streak by netting twice against the Foxes. When asked about United's league title ambitions, Rashford told Sky Sports, "We are there and we are close. At the same time, both teams in front of us, Arsenal and Manchester City, are really good. They are playing good football at the minute, so we just have to focus on ourselves. We are still early on in the season, and we are fighting for a lot of different things. We have another big games coming up in midweek, where we can hopefully reach the next round of the Europa League, and then we have the Carabao Cup final next weekend, which is massive. There is always something to push and look forward to. I don't feel like slowing down. I am always looking to push and improve." It's been 6 years since the Red Devils faithful saw their team lifting silverware. A club as big as Man United should be winning trophies almost every season. The upcoming week could be crucial as United face Barcelona in the Europa League playoff, followed by the Carabao Cup final clash with Newcastle on Sunday. United have an edge in both games and will start as favourites. Rashford has been United's talisman this season, and their success in these two games will largely depend on how he performs. Before the start of the season, many expected that finishing in the top four would be a fine start for Erik Tanhaag in England. However, the manager inspired that team with his shrewd tactics and in-game management. His philosophy has been well received by the players who are reaping benefits on the pitch. Arsenal and Manchester City are not too far away ahead of United. Both teams are set to clash again in the league, forcing at least one to drop points. The Red Devils are very much in the title picture, but their fate also depends on the future of other teams. The best they can do is to focus on their performances and win every game possible. Man United must hand a new contract to David de Gea amid exceptional form. Manchester United must hand a new contract to goalkeeper David de Gea amid his exceptional form over the course of the campaign. The Spaniard had a difficult start to the season with a couple of blunders, but he has since been flawless between the sticks, barring the one incident against Everton in the FA Cup. De Gea has put in several standout performances for United, and he was once again crucial yesterday, making two hugely important saves to deny Leicester City, who started brightly. The Foxes imposed themselves on United during the opening 20 minutes at Old Trafford, but De Gea was on guard to deny both Harvey Barnes and Iheanacho with stellar saves. United scored the opening goal against the run of play in the 25th minute, but they were truly dominant in the second half as they went on to seal a comfortable 3-0 win in the end. With the victory, De Gea secured his 118th clean sheet for United. He has now matched the club record held by Peter Schmeichel and will have the chance to eclipse it against Barcelona. At the start of the campaign, there was much talk over whether De Gea would feature in manager Erik Tanhaag's plans. The magnificent star has certainly proved his credentials in flying colors. He has always been gifted with strong reflexes, but has now shown an improvement in his distribution. Against the Foxes, he managed 44 touches and 28 passes with an impressive 13 long balls. In our opinion, it appears a no-brainer decision to extend De Gea's stay. The Spaniard's current £350,000 a week contract expires in June, but the club have the option to keep him for another 12 months. Talks are already underway over a new deal with a pay cut. United must reward him with a new long-term contract amid his outstanding run of form over the past 1.5 seasons. Erik Tanhaag credits Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Manchester United manager Erik Tanhaag has heaped praise on Aaron Wan-Bissaka after he successfully fought for his place back into the team. Diogo Dalot has largely remained on the sidelines post-World Cup. This allowed Wan-Bissaka to get a chance at the right-back spot, and he grabbed his opportunity with both hands. In the recent matchday, Tanhaag was asked if he was pleased with Wan-Bissaka's fight back. He said, "Yes, of course. He is improving his game and I am happy with his return. He had a difficult first part of the season, but he fought himself back and that's a credit to him. If you struggle, you fight yourself back. That's what life is about, especially top football. You always have to be on the front foot. You always have to be ready. Sometimes you have setbacks and you have to deal with it and fight back. That is what he did. As you say, he is also now improving his game and his defending. I think he was always reliable, but offensively, also now he has an impact." The 25-year-old's future looked in jeopardy after Ten Hag arrived at Man United. The Dutchman favoured Dalot at right back, with the Portuguese offering a lot more going forward. There is little doubt that Wan-Bissaka is better than Dalot when it comes to defending. However, the latter takes attacking positions more frequently and is a better ball distributor. These two characteristics are pivotal in a right back for the style of football Ten Hag wants his team to play. Dalot's injury gave Wan-Bissaka an opportunity to impress the manager, and the former Crystal Palace defender delivered on the expectations. He was linked with a return to the Eagles in the winter transfer window, but he stayed with United. If he continues to improve his attacking output and gets a few assists under his belt, Ten Hag won't need to search for a new right back in the upcoming summer window. Marcel Sabitzer is showing Manchester United why it's an easy decision to sign him permanently. Marcel Sabitzer is making a mockery of the old adage that foreign players can take a long time to adjust to the Premier League. The Austrian has been thrown straight into the starting lineup for the last 3 games after Casemiro's red card, and he has been a big hit. It shouldn't be a surprise. His debut came late against Palace with Manchester United hanging onto a 2-1 lead with 10 men. He kept composure and helped the team see out the win. The past 3 starts have seen Sabitzer improve with each and every game. Forget his over-eager tackle against Leicester, which caused some controversy. His performance was excellent. Sabitzer is yet to have a goal or assist. He doesn't need one to make an impact. He has done that already. It was his pass forward to Luke Shaw at Ellen Road a week ago, which led to Marcus Rashford's opening goal to break the deadlock. There was another pre-assist against Leicester to open the scoring. Sabitzer was the sharpest midfielder on the pitch to intercept an errant pass and play the ball to Bruno Fernandes. Moments later, Marcus Rashford was passing the ball into the back of the net. The plaudits went to Rashford's clinical finish and Fernandes' fantastic pass, and rightly so. But neither of these would have been possible without Sabitzer's alertness. Sabitzer created two goal scoring chances by himself and made 13 ball recoveries, showing an eagerness to help United regain possession. The combative nature of the Premier League seems to suit him. Sabitzer won two tackles, made three clearances, and won four duels. He is surplus to requirements at Bayern München, and so far, the midfielder is looking like being a valuable contributor to Manchester United's team. What's more, Sabitzer is yet to play alongside Casemiro yet, when he has the more defensively minded Brazilian alongside him rather than Fred. United should see an even better player. Signing Sabitzer on a permanent basis looks like a no-brainer based on what we have seen so far. Credit to the midfielder for making it look like such a cut and dry decision so early into his time at the club. Man United heavily scouting New England Revolution goalkeeper Petrovic. Manchester United are heavily scouting New England Revolution goalkeeper Petrovic, according to reputed journalist Tom Bogert. The Red Devils currently have David de Gea as the undisputed number one goalkeeper, and the Spaniard has been in stellar form this season. Talks are already underway with him over a new contract, and in our view, it could be a matter of time before he commits to a long term deal. Despite this, there is speculation that United could bring in another shot stopper this summer, and Petrovic seems the top target as of now. Petrovic has been one of the top performing goalkeepers in Major League Soccer. United are heavily scouting him at the current point of time. No contact has been made between the clubs for the transfer of the Serbia international. United signed Martin Dubravka on loan from Newcastle United last summer. The Slovakian played second fiddle to De Gea before he was recalled by the Magpies in January. This forced the hierarchy to pursue another loan deal for Crystal Palace goalkeeper Jack Butland, but he has yet to make his United debut. Tom Hitton was recently picked over him. In our opinion, United could consider Petrovic for the deputy role next term. The 23-year-old possesses strong reflexes in goal. He completed an impressive 94% of passes in his own half for the New England Revolution in the 2022 regular MLS season. United, of course, have the option of Dean Henderson after his loan stint at Nottingham Forest, but it's unlikely that he will be staying after his explosive interview last summer. Henderson has made it clear that he wants to play regular first team football, and we won't be surprised if United sanction his permanent sale during the next transfer window. Sir Jim Ratcliffe bids for 69% of Man United currently owned by Glazers. British billionaire Sir Jim Ratcliffe has offered to buy 69% of Manchester United, the exact shares which are owned by the Glazer family, Sky Sport report. United are currently in the process of a possible takeover. Sir Jim and Sheikh Jassim are currently the frontrunners to take control of the club from the Glazers. It's now reported that the former plans to buy 69% of the Red Devils owned by the Glazers. He may try to buy out the remaining shareholders in future. As things stand, 31% of the shares are currently in the New York Stock Exchange, but Sir Jim would have full control of United if his takeover bid is successful. Sir Jim has the financial backing from Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan for the takeover bid. He plans to take a loan, but his company Ineos will incur the debt. Hence, United will be debt-free, but the big question is whether Britain's richest man can compete with Sheikh Jassim, who has proposed to purchase 100% of the club. The Qatari Investment Bank QIB chairman is prepared to buy out the Glazers as well as the Class A shares in the stock market, which seems the better solution. Sheikh Jassim appears willing to fund the redevelopment of Old Trafford with his own financing. The same can't be said for Sir Jim, who may seek another loan. In our opinion, QIB currently have the more favorable and winning bid, though there could be more undisclosed investors that could be revealed soon. I will be uploading daily Manchester United news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.